Hi, welcome back. This is Chris Bongiorno with Chris Does Photos. This is part two of a series of 4 videos on how to set up and use most effectively the marketing kit that's available through Chris Does Photos. If you haven't done so already, I recommend that you go ahead and log into your dashboard with Chris Does Photos at www.chrisdoesphotoslogin.com. And I don't want to waste any of your time, so let's jump into today's topic right away. Okay, as you can see, we're starting out at the dashboard. And we're doing that for Ronnie, our example real estate agent here. And we're using the same property. And what we're going to do is this time we're going to look at these links. And if you've ever had photos done with Chris Does Photos previously, you have probably seen this button that says download photos. And I'm just going to click on it to show you what this button looks like. When we click on it, that is the copyright license that automatically pulls up. And here is the media download center, and you can go through and pick and choose photos or download them all. So we're not going to spend any time on this today because that's not really what we're here for. Marketing Kit is a shortcut to the marketing kit. And for now, we're not going to click on that. Edit property, we're going to get to through the marketing kit. But I wanted to show you that's right here. And we've got view site, which is a preview of the website for your property that's included with the marketing kit. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to go into edit property. And that's where I recommend that you always start when you're setting up the marketing kit. So if we go in that, you're going to see over here on the left, it starts with a site summary. And the reason why I would start here is there's a couple things that I want to point out to you in particular. And you're probably going to want to make note of this, that under site summary, under editing your property is where you find these shortcuts because I think they're very helpful. So you can go in and set this property as pending sale, set as sold. And those are important because if you update those things here, when you go into the marketing kit, these things will automatically um, update on your marketing kit materials. So you can see I clicked on it. It changed our site status to sold, and we can take it right back by just set as active, and now we're back to a live listing. The other thing I want to point out, that's 2 more things here that are very important, is the open house schedule. If you click on that, you can go in here and add open houses, and you can add more than one. Okay. Why that's important is because if you do a social media post or a flyer or anything else that emphasizes an open house, it will automatically take this information and put it on your marketing kit piece. It's much easier to do it here and have it auto populate than try to manually enter it. One other thing here is this is an embeddable code, and you can see it here. And what this does is it takes the website, puts it in code so you can add it to your own website. And if someone clicks on that link in your website, it will take them to the property website. And when we take a look at the website, you'll see why that's important. So these buttons right here are really important. You can change to set as pending, set as sold, open house schedule, and the embeddable code. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to go to site media. Now, this is going to look familiar to some of you who have gone to a specific download page where you can see your photos, floor plans, attachments if you uploaded additional information. And then this is embedded media that goes on the website. And we're not going to go through all of these here, but what I want to show you in particular is right here. So as part of your marketing pieces that are available in the marketing kit are slideshows. They're on the website, but you can also do slideshows for social media posts. Sometimes the slideshow is embedded into a piece. Sometimes it's just the slideshow. And what I want to show you here is that if you have um, a photo that you do not want in the slideshows, so we're gonna pick this one right here because there's not much to this. And you do not want this photo included in slideshows. You're gonna click on this little eye, and that photo won't be in your slideshow. It also will not be an option when you're setting up your social media posts or your reels or your flyers as a photo to be used in those marketing materials. So you'll still have it available for download. So you're not deleting them, you're not getting rid of them. So if you ever need the photos for anything, you'll have them available. But this simplifies what materials are going to be available for the marketing kit. And then number two, what shows up on the slideshow. One other thing I want to point out is let's say you don't want this photo right here in the slideshow. So we're going to start with this, and then we're going to go to this, and then we're going to go to this, and it's just going to keep on cycling through. Let's say instead of this photo, you'd rather have this photo. So you're going to go over this photo, you're going to click and hold, and you're just going to drag it to the left and let go. And that moved that photo there. It will now be there in the slideshows. So let's say you'd kind of like to take this drone video. You're going to click on it and hold it, and then you're going to drag that up there and let go. So that's really all I wanted to show you on Site Media, is that you can eliminate photos that will not show up in the marketing kit and you can reorder. Okay, very important. So let's go to Site Data. This is critical. This is critical to get the most out of your marketing kit. The more information you put here, the more information you will have automatically available on your marketing kit pieces, but more importantly, on the website. So what I'm going to show you here is that you can go in and have special markings, and you can set them up on a calendar. Okay. So if we click on this, you can see these all give you just little things that will pop up when you do your marketing pieces. Okay. So let's say in this one, we want to do back on the market, and we just want to have that available through the 31st. So we set that up, and after the 31st, this back on the market will expire and you won't see that pop up anymore anywhere. So I'm just gonna delete that special marketing for now. Again, the more information you put on here, the more information that you have available to automatically populate on your marketing pieces. So if you put garage, 2-car garage, 3-car garage, 6-car garage, you've got lot sizes. And now you've got property description. This would be what you would put in the property description in the MLS. You can also add keywords for a search engine. And then noteworthy amenities. These would be the bullet points. Think of them as bullet points on a video or bullet points on a flyer. So let's say, you wanted to add recently remodeled, you could do that there. But let's say you wanted to add other things like large deck or great mountain views or oversized garage. You could put all of these things here, and then those things you will have available to automatically populate on your marketing items. I don't know that you want to do anything with buyer's commission, but it's certainly up to you if you want to. If you want to add room dimensions, again, that information will show up on the website. So if you're going to do that, you would add in the room, the dimensions, and then hit enter or return, and you would put one room per line. So that's all we're going to talk about on site data. Again, obviously MLS number, list price, We are going to skip for now print materials and site design because we're going to actually handle those once we get into the marketing kit. And we're going to go to site activation. So if we go to site activation, you're going to see here this site lifespan. Okay. And what it says is created, preparing, live, pending, sold, offline, and archived. Okay. So when you first place your order, this would be created. Then you're going to get your appointment set and it will be preparing. And then once you go in and have information, photos, floor plans, and so forth uploaded, and I've delivered them to you, you will see this go to live. And what you'll see once you activate the marketing kit, you come to site activation, you will have a branded website link, an unbranded website link, your marketing kit link, your download page, and a owner preview page, which these are basically all the same. You can also see here under site activation, it has social media things that you can send to right now by clicking share or post, depending on the situation. These are typically the slideshow or a branded front image or unbranded. And I'll show you what those look like when we're looking in the marketing kit. What I want to show you, if you remember when we were on the site data and I flipped a couple images and I deleted an image, you can see here now it's rebuilding slideshows because I changed the order of photos and I eliminated a photo. So you can see that now is rebuilding. So after your photos are uploaded by me and you have notification that the photos are available, the things that I would recommend that you do, and we'll go back to the dashboard, is that you go into edit property. You remember have these shortcuts here, but that's really all we're going to look at. We're going to go into site media. You're going to decide if there's any photos you do not want in slideshows or rearrange. If you want to rearrange photos, you'll go into site data and enter in as much information as you can. You're going to save updates at the bottom, and then you're going to go into site activation. When you get to site activation, if you have not purchased the marketing kit, you will now be able to purchase the marketing kit from here. And when you do, you will see all this information. One last thing that I want to point out here, if we go to site summary and we set this property to sold and we go back to site activation, you will now see that you are here, that you are sold. Okay. It's no longer a live listing. It's no longer a pending sale. If you go to offline, that will make sure that your property website is no longer available. Okay. So the property website will go away from being online. You can auto activate it at a different time, or you could activate it right now. And then when you're in your dashboard, you'll see that it's gone, right? It's not on your dashboard, but if you go to sites, it's still here. So it never goes away. It just drops off your dashboard because it's not an active website. So if we come back in here, okay, and we're going to set it as active, and we go back to dashboard, well, it hasn't updated yet, but it will show up on your dashboard again. So if we go down here to site activation, it's still offline. We can take it to live. And now you're on your dashboard again. Okay. So next time we're going to get into the marketing kit. All right, so that's the end of the video today. Just kind of working through those screens and so the first video was setting up your profile and setting a foundation for all marketing kits. This video was about getting prepared and setting everything up, and basically, if you will, setting up the profile for your individual listing. And in the next video, we're going to get into the nuts and bolts of how to edit and set up the marketing kit. So until next time, this is Chris Bongiorno for Chris Does Photos.